On our website, you can get PDF learning materials for free. Please visit englist.me.
Pre-med.
An abbreviation for pre-medical, a course of study or preparation undertaken by students planning to enter medical school or pursue a career in medicine.
Examples:
Pre-med class, pre-med coursework. The pre-med student spent hours studying anatomy and physiology to prepare for medical school.
Dissect.
To cut into pieces, to study the structure of something in detail.
Examples:
Dissect the data. Dissect a personality. The scientist dissected the frog to study its internal organs.
Pique.
A feeling of irritation or resentment, often caused by a perceived slight or insult. Verb, to cause to feel resentment or indignation.
Examples:
Out of pique. Pique the curiosity. He slammed the door in a fit of pique.
Unseen.
Not seen or noticed, not perceived.
Examples:
Unseen danger. An unseen force. The consequences of the pandemic remain unseen as scientists continue to research the virus.
Commuter.
A person who regularly travels long distances between their home and place of work, typically by public transportation or car.
Examples:
Commuter shuttle. Daily commuter. The commuter train was delayed due to a signal failure on the line.
Frightening.
Causing fear or alarm, or very surprising and alarming.
Examples:
Cast frightening eyes. Frightening experience. The news of the pandemic was a frightening reminder of the fragility of human health.
Confiscate.
To seize, take or appropriate something by authority, often as a penalty for breaking laws or rules.
Examples:
Confiscate drugs. Confiscate property. The security officer had to confiscate the weapon from the suspect.
Like-minded.
Having the same ideas or interests.
Examples:
Find a like-minded friend. Like-minded group. They formed a group of like-minded individuals who shared a common goal.
Adventurer.
A person who enjoys or seeks dangerous and exciting experiences.
Examples:
Daredevil adventurer. Outdoor adventurers. The Ocean Adventurer holds the record for the oldest solo Pacific Ocean crossing by a sailboat.
Spelunker.
Also known as a caver or potholer, a person who explores and studies caves as a hobby or profession.
Examples:
Spelunker equipment. Adventurous spelunker. The experienced spelunker explored the deep cave system with caution and expertise.
Guerrilla.
A member of small, independent soldiers or fighters who engage in irregular, often surprise attacks against enemy forces.
Examples:
An urban guerrilla. Guerrilla warfare. The government's efforts to suppress the guerrilla movement were met with resistance from local communities.
Aqueduct.
A structure constructed to carry water over a long distance, typically consisting of a series of arches or elevated channels supported by pillars or towers.
Examples:
Aqueduct system. Mountain aqueduct. The ancient Romans built an aqueduct to transport water to the city.
Shipyard.
A place where ships are built, repaired, or stored, a facility or area where shipbuilding or ship maintenance activities take place.
Examples:
State-owned shipyard. Old shipyard. The shipyard workers are building a massive container ship for international trade.
Demolish.
To completely destroy or tear down a building, structure, or other entity, to ruin or eliminate the effectiveness or power of something.
Examples:
Demolish a myth. Demolish a bridge. The city decided to demolish the old, unsafe building and build a new one.
Inhabit.
To live in a specific location, to reside.
Examples:
Inhabit a cave. Inhabit the stomach. I have no idea what sort of folks inhabit the neighborhood.
Derelict.
Abandoned or neglectful, failing to fulfill one's duties or responsibilities.
Examples:
Derelict car. Derelict property. The park was filled with overgrown grass and derelict benches.
Swan.
A large water bird with a long neck, bill, and webbed feet, known for their elegant and graceful appearance.
Examples:
Swan song. Black swan. The swan's feathers glistened in the sunlight.
Reclaim.
To take back something previously lost, given, or paid, or ask to have it back.
Examples:
Reclaim a competitive position. Reclaim land from the sea. You may be entitled to reclaim some tax.
Supple.
Flexible and easy to bend or move, gracefully agile, adaptable or responsive to change or new ideas.
Examples:
Supple muscles. Supple leather. The ballerina's supple movements left the audience mesmerized.
Untouched.
Not touched or disturbed by anyone or anything, not having been altered, changed, or affected in any way.
Examples:
untouched wilderness, untouched landscape. The abandoned house was untouched for years, with vines growing all over it.
Aura.
A distinctive feeling or quality that seems to surround a person or place, a low-level electromagnetic field surrounding a living organism or object.
Examples:
positive aura, aura of divinity. He had a mysterious aura that made people curious and intimidated.
Shimmy.
To shake or vibrate rapidly, noun, of dancing or performing, a movement or technique that involves shaking the hips or shoulders in a rapid, rhythmic motion.
Examples:
shimmy dance, shimmy through the crowd. She started to shimmy her hips to the beat of the music.
Flashlight.
A portable electric light with a handle and a switch that can be turned on and off.
Examples:
flashlight beam, flashlight batteries. He used a backup flashlight to find his way through the dark cave.
Mural.
A large painting or other artwork that is applied directly to a wall or other surface.
Examples:
mural painting, a mural decoration. The mural on the wall depicted the history of the city.
Graffiti.
Writing or drawings scribbled, scratched, or sprayed illicitly on a wall or other surface in a public place.
Examples:
graffiti art, graffiti tag. The city spent a lot of money cleaning up the graffiti on the buildings downtown.
Commemorate.
To honor the memory of someone or something by ceremony or tribute.
Examples:
commemorate her long life, commemorate a deed. The country commemorated the war heroes on Memorial Day.
Relocate.
To move or move something or someone to a new place and build a house or a business there.
Examples:
relocate a company, relocate with a new job. The university relocated to campuses several miles away.
Solitary.
Existing, living, or doing without others.
Examples:
use of solitary confinement, a solitary traveler. He never uttered a solitary word.
Spleen.
A large, blood-rich organ located in the upper left region of the abdomen, known for its role in the immune system, blood storage, and blood filtration.
Examples:
spleen function, enlarged spleen. The doctor explained that the pain in her abdomen was caused by spleen inflammation.
Embody.
To represent or exemplify something, to give tangible form to an abstract idea.
Examples:
embody my goal. Embody a spirit of charity. The company's new products embody the values of innovation and sustainability.
Melancholy.
A feeling of sadness, disappointment, or boredom, often accompanied by a lack of energy or motivation.
Examples:
feel melancholy. Nostalgic melancholy. His melancholy mood was apparent to everyone who knew him.
Inertia.
The quality or state of being inactive, sluggish, or slow to move or act.
Examples:
inertia resistance. Newton's law of inertia. The object's inertia kept it moving in a straight line until acted upon by an outside force.
Alienated.
Feeling isolated, estranged, or disconnected from others, often due to a sense of difference or lack of belonging.
Examples:
alienated from my parents. Become alienated. The new employee felt alienated from the rest of the team as they didn't try to include him in their conversations.
Intrude.
To enter or to be present in a place or situation where one is not wanted or allowed. To interrupt or disturb someone or something.
Examples:
intrude on his personal space. Intrude on other people's conversations. The loud music from the party next door intruded into my peaceful evening at home.
Outcast.
Excluded or rejected from a society or a particular group. Noun, a person who is excluded or rejected from a society or a home.
Examples:
discrimination against outcast people. Social outcast. He was an outcast from the neighboring village.
Dweller.
A person or animal that lives in a particular place or region, an inhabitant of a specific location.
Examples:
city dweller. Rural dweller. The mountain dweller lived off the land and had a deep connection to nature.
Peel.
To remove the skin of fruit and vegetables.
Examples:
peel a fruit. Peel off easily. The storm had peeled all paint off the siding.
Autopsy.
A medical examination performed on a dead body to determine the cause of death or identify any underlying medical conditions or injuries. A post-mortem examination or necropsy in animals.
Examples:
forensic autopsy. Perform an autopsy. The autopsy report revealed that the cause of death was a heart attack.
Morgue.
A place where dead bodies are kept, particularly in preparation for burial or identification by their relatives or authorities.
Examples:
clinical morgue. Overcrowded morgue. The attendant at the morgue was responsible for cataloging the bodies and their respective information.
Utensil.
A tool used in the house.
Examples:
Cooking utensils. Cleaning utensils. This cuisine requires special kitchen utensils.
Aft.
The opposite of forward, located at or towards the rear or back of a ship, aircraft, or other vehicle.
Examples:
Aft cabin. Aft view. The aft section of the ship suffered significant damage after the collision with the reef.
Human-made.
Created or produced by humans, artificial.
Examples:
Human-made climate change. The worst human-made disaster. The bridge is a human-made structure and was built to span the river.
Bunker.
A concrete shelter or underground room, typically for storing ammunition or protecting people from enemy fire. A hazard on a golf course, a large container for storing fuel.
Examples:
Coal bunker. Bunker facility. The soldiers took cover in the dugout bunker during the bombing.
Catacomb.
An underground burial place or network of tunnels, typically lined with tombs or niches for the interment of human remains.
Examples:
Catacomb tunnels. Underground catacomb system. Tourists come from all over the world to visit the ancient catacombs beneath the city.
Jewish.
Of or related to people whose traditional religion is Judaism.
Examples:
Jewish history. Jewish culture. My friend is a Jewish woman who celebrates Hanukkah every year.
Off-limits.
Not allowed to be entered or used.
Examples:
Off-limits to development. Off-limits topic. The restricted area was off-limits to visitors.
Limestone.
A sedimentary rock that is composed mainly of calcium carbonate, which is the mineral calcite.
Examples:
Sheer limestone cliffs. Limestone pavement. The Great Pyramid of Giza was built using blocks of limestone.
Quarry.
A place where a stone or other materials are extracted from the ground, an animal or a person that is the target of hunting.
Examples:
Quarry operation. Quarry site. The hunter tracked down his quarry in the woods.
Ossuary.
A container or place where skeletal remains, particularly human bones, are stored or preserved, often used in a religious or ceremonial context.
Examples:
Religious ossuary. Underground ossuary. The ancient bones were carefully stored in the limestone ossuary.
Germ.
A very tiny living that causes the disease, a piece of something such as an organism, concept, etc., capable of growing into a new one or part of one.
Examples:
Antibiotic-resistant germ. A germ-free environment. The germ of his idea came from watching birds flying in flocks.
Victor.
One who wins a game, competition, election, war, etc.
Examples:
Victor country. The outright victor. The victor of the race was the favorite to win.
Gargoyle.
A grotesque or monstrous decorative figure, usually carved from stone, that is often used as a waterspout or ornamental feature on the exterior of a building, typically a cathedral or a Gothic-style structure.
Examples:
Decorative gargoyle. Stone gargoyle. The ancient cathedral was adorned with eerie gargoyles.
Fume.
To emit gas, smoke, vapor, or a strong, unpleasant odor, to show anger, irritation, or annoyance in a visible way. Noun, gas or vapor that is emitted from a substance, usually as a result of heating or combustion.
Examples:
Fume with anger. Acrid fumes. The angry customer began to fume when their order was delayed.
Archaeology.
The branch of anthropology that studies prehistoric people and their cultures.
Examples:
The Institute of Archaeology. Prehistoric archaeology. She teaches archaeology at the local university.
Animate.
To make something full of interest and energy.
Examples:
Animate the body. Animate his soul. The positive attitude of the supervisor animated the discussion.
Humanize.
To make something or someone more humane or compassionate. To make something more relatable or understandable to humans.
Examples:
Humanize my pet. Humanize a room. The charity event aims to humanize the homeless rather than treat them as mere statistics.